Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 19 of my Ruthless SSF run on the Settlers League. I am still grinding for fusing orbs above all else. I mean, I would also like to hit a minefield, but I mean, the odds are pretty bad. The only way I can really, target farm it is doing lab or trying to get more Aziri temples. And I do not want to do lab because lab is so, isolated in what you can get. So I'm just going to keep doing some maps and see what I can get done. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. I am so close to like 4 or 5 different builds I have saved up on my POB. I'm just missing either 1 or 2 support gems or 1 aura or a 5 link. I did get an Edziri step, which is fantastic. I could use that for a lot of characters. But outside of that, I just can't hit the supports I need. I would really like to get a Wrath. That would be fantastic. Or even better yet, I'd love to get a Determination. Luckily, though, I did divine the Adziri step and I got perfect spell suppression. I mean, everything else isn't perfect, but hey, that's more than enough. I was doing Veritania and I thought she was going to get culled, but she culled me first. Killed her, got no loot, but I got another crest. I think at some point I'm going to spec into Harvest. Not like crazy spec into it. Maybe spend like 4 or 5 points on it, something like that. I would like to swap around my Cyrus fragments. I don't really think this character could do Cyrus. I think it would be very difficult to do as a strike skill. But I mean, I think it's possible. I mean, like Bone Shatter can do it, right? This this compares to Bone Shatter, right? I got another Divine Orb for my ship, which is fantastic. I got an almost usable body armor, but to be honest, it's not good enough. Especially now where like your body armors could get like over 150 life. It's really hard to justify using anything with like 80 life. It's just so low. I've been mostly hanging around in tier 16, tier 15 maps, just farming for my challenge, and of course using every fusing orb I have. Decided to divine the Mind Spiral. If it hit perfect, I was going to instantly reroll something, but it did not. Decided to use my Omen to 6-socket the Ivory Tower. Unfortunately, that's about as far as I got. But my plan now is to alternate between fusing the Ivory Tower and the armor, energy shield armor I have. As it stands right now, I have absolutely zero idea or plan on what to use that ivory tower for, but I don't really care. If that thing 5 links, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll make some dog shit, maybe something cool will happen, maybe I could steal an idea from somebody else. You never know. It's Path of Exile. It's kind of how it works, right? Other than that, though, I would like to get the body armor 5 linked. There are several characters I would really like to play. I know I keep saying this over and over, but I feel like this is the league where I've struggled the most to actually get a reroll going. I just can't get like a specific support I need or a specific aura. Not that I'm complaining. I had some pretty decent luck this league, but it does suck when you just can't get that aura you need. Glacier is my favorite map to do blood vessels, as you just saw right there. I had like 9 unique enemies in one blood vessel. I get so much favor from those. I mean, the little tiny unique goats don't give as much as like the big boss, but trust me, they add up real quick. Anyway, got another temple done here. It's pretty trash, but I mean, I might as well run it. You never know. Plus, it has a chance of corrupting Tempest, which it did hit, which is pretty nice. And funny enough, I did get my first 6 link of the league. Unfortunately, it was a sword. But on the bright side, I got to waste 20 fusings. And I mean waste, literally. I did not get anything. I had 3 King of the Mist fights saved up, decided just to run those really quickly. My god, the king is so much easier than I remember. I don't know if maybe I was just playing dog shit in Affliction League or if he's just way easier now, but the fight is kind of a joke. I mean, maybe this character's just awesome. I don't know. That could be it. I was just farming my tier 15s early in the morning and I randomly dropped a Devotos. So, yeah, I might throw that on the champion, see how that feels, but I don't know. Also, someone had a great idea of using the Dawnbreaker shield to possibly play Spectral Shield Throw, and I don't know why I never thought of that before. I have been dumping so much currency trying to roll a shield, and I could just be using that one this entire time. So the only downside with that, of course, is I'd probably have to play Gladiator, and that's pretty meta, so I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I might. I did my Elder Guardian invitation. It was absolutely no problem at all. I died once, maybe twice, to the poison, because poison absolutely obliterates me, because I have negative chaos res. Other than that, though, the fight was easy, killed all of them. And of course, all the loot was trash. But I mean, it's still cool seeing like 8 or 9 influence items on the ground. I don't know, it makes me happy. Without any preparation, I decided just to jump into a Maven fight because why not? The fight was going really well. First phase, I had no issue. And then this happened. She summoned a bunch of chaos bosses and the spider that hits you with the web and the temp chains guy. We'll talk more about this later, but I did fail the fight because I am a loser. I didn't even get to the last phase, so that felt pretty bad. I was like, okay, I just lost a bunch. Maybe I can get a 5 link. And the answer is no. No 5 link. I can't kill Maven, but I can kill Minotaur. That's cool, right? That's an achievement of some kind. I also had a second Elder fight, which is fantastic. And imagine my surprise when my second Elder also dropped an eye. I have done 2 Elders, and I have gotten 2 eyes. That is pretty fantastic. And wouldn't you know it, the eye is actually good. Chaos res and lightning damage. The only downside is I don't have a Wrath, so if I either get a Wrath or a Determination, I am instantly rerolling something. But the odds of me getting either of those auras are pretty low. And I finally got an Ice Bite, which is actually like one of my best supports for this character. It might be a little too late for me to really use it, but I'm still happy about it. So, to be completely honest, I'm pretty sad about failing that Maven fight. I'm not saying I definitely could have done it, but the fact that 3 of my portals were lost just to that first encounter of those map bosses makes me think I really did have a chance at least. Playing as a strike skill doing Maven is pretty rough, especially without a movement skill, but we almost killed the brain phase, which granted, you still have to go through a whole other phase of just killing her again, but I don't know, man. I really think I had a chance of doing it. The combination of the Chaos Storms, the Maligaros throwing those Chaos Dots and whatnot, and on top of that, the Spider webbing me so I was slow, and I got the, like, Joffrey guy, whatever, doing his AoE temp chains, curse, and whatnot. That was a rough time. It's already pretty rough just being a strike skill doing Maven to begin with. But I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with how much this character tanked. I also wasn't using Fortify for that fight. I figured most of the things that would kill me are dots, and Fortify just wouldn't help me with that. Funny enough, I did drop an Ice Bite now, which I do think is like one of, if not my highest damage supports, so if I get another Maven fight, I might try it again, but I'd like to get at least positive Chaos Res before I try it again, but who knows. So, how for the last, 3 days, I've been trying to 5-link a Energy Shield armor base. Yeah, I have one. I just have one. It's been on my brand character this entire time. Well, I mean, it's good news, right? I got a 5-link. I feel really stupid right now. I don't know how long that 5-link has just been chilling there. I could have re-rolled several times already. Now I don't know what to do. Now I'm kind of between choices. I do have a lens coming up right here, but before that I did get 3 support gems, which feels fantastic. And we're going to double corrupt my Herald of Ice, because why not? Okay. I don't think I've succeeded on one lens this entire league so far. I've done like 5 or 6. But on the bright side, I dropped 2 tier 16s at a Guardian. That's pretty sick. Got another lens here. I'm going to save that for later. Don't really have anything to double corrupt. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play. I could re-roll Shield Throw. I could re-roll something with that 5-link body armor. I don't really know. I could go back to my champion. We'll see. I have no idea. I'm probably going to mess around with the champion a little bit. I vowed the gloves. Actually got vulnerability on hit, which is actually fantastic. I started up my map runners again. They're a little awkward because they're very expensive, but I can't actually do the third fight, the pirate person, whoever it is, unless I'm doing map runners, and I would like to see that fight, because, I mean, I might as well fail something else. I used my Alpha Scarab to get an additional free temple, which was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it didn't roll anything too crazy. I also used the Scarab to get 8 modifier rare corrupted maps, which is fantastic. I saved my main temple that has another lens, so I have at least 2 or 3 of them saved up. It also had another Edziri, and time for the clone temple, which blew my mind, but it was monster level 1, and watch Edziri's health. She's level 1, dude. I came in, I punched her once, and she just died. It was crazy. I have an item level 3 Doriani's Invitation, which is whack. I'm going to keep that forever. I don't know why. It's probably not even that rare to see, but I haven't seen it. Or if I have, I don't remember seeing it. The boss died just as quickly. An item level 3 belt. So weird, man. So weird. I mean, it kind of sucks that it was a low-level area because I couldn't get any good loot. But it was funny at the same time. I threw the Devotos on the champion just to mess around with it again. I don't really have any plans for this character. I just jumped on it just to see what it felt like. And we'll go from there. Okay, I take back everything I said and thought about this character. Ever since I got the Devotos, I am just chilling at 69% movement speed. And let me tell you, this is fantastic. Oh my god. Almost level 82. I put on, like, I don't know, like the whole row here of tier 11 maps. On average, I'm completing these maps in roughly... Oh god. Sorry, I got distracted. Roughly 2 minutes and 40 seconds to 3 minutes and 10 seconds, and it feels pretty incredible. So I'm probably just going to go use all of my tier 11s, maybe my tier 12s, just grind this guy up. I did switch a little bit of stuff around. I did get quick steps to my spell suppression. I mean, it's not good. It's still 57%, but it's not that bad when you realize I do have, spell suppression is lucky, so it's like, what, 70% or something like that? It's not terrible. As you can see, mapping is hilarious. I almost never die. I still feel very squishy, so I don't think I'm going to do like tier 14 or anything like that. But I don't really need to. Like, this guy's so fast. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am level 81, just about to hit level 82. This character feels amazing. 69% movement speed is disgusting. I don't even know how to react to this. Like, having Devotos is fantastic. Having Quick Step now is amazing. I mean, I wish I had more spell suppression, but I mean, that makes sense that I don't have it because my gear kind of sucks. I mean, outside of the body armor, obviously. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do now. I kind of want to, like, use up all my tier 11s, but at the same time, I do have this shield, and I never get to play shield throw, like spectral shield throw, and that would be really fun. The only downside is, of course, it's most likely going to have to be a Gladiator, which is crazy meta right now. But I mean, I could just force playing a shittier Ascendancy just because. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might roll this. I mean, I think odds are pretty high because I've never... I mean, maybe I've played Shield Throw. I don't think I've played it on Ruthless. But I mean, having a Spectral Shield Throw being 7-linked sounds awesome. I have a good shield for it. I could even possibly use Devotos. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to find out together. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, wait, sorry. There's one more thing I want to talk about. Sorry about that. I do have a bunch of maps. It feels really good. I had like 70 of these. I'm just, not 70, it was like 64. I'm blasting through them on this character. And here's like the little crossroads I'm at. Yeah, I could finish out running all these maps and get a bunch of maps, but I might want them for my next character to level up, but I don't know. Also, my fragments are looking really good. I am one away from an Uber Elder. If I farm Harvest, I could get it pretty quickly, I think. I mean, I don't want to sound overconfident, but I really feel like the Glacial Hammer could do it. And if I could get a third Watchstone, oh, that would save me so many points on the tree. So many points. Outside of that, I haven't done any Essence farming because I've been on my main tree. But while I'm farming on this character, I'm going to be doing Essence, which is another reason I kind of want to farm with this character. But I don't know. I really want to roll a character that I know I'm going to be dedicated to. I will say, though, ever since putting on Devotos, I kind of love this character. It's kind of fun. But it's a Slayer, and Slayer on Ruthless sucks. My Uber Lab does nothing. None of the banners help me. Conqueror sucks for me. Taking this is pointless. I don't have Herald of Purity, so I have no idea what I'm going to do. Anyway, my voice is dying. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.